Final home game of the regular season and a huge game again for Sean Long and Oldham, looking to consolidate and indeed clinch fourth spot in the Betfred Championship. A couple of big name absentees today in the shape of Matty Ashurst and Elijah Taylor, but opportunities for the recalled Ryan Lannan and a first appearance in an Oldham shirt for Matty Foster. So Oldham against Doncaster lining up like this today. Ryan Briley again is the fullback, with Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e taking his place on the left wing, and Ethan Ryan after a try-on debut on the other wing. The two Bens continuing in the centres, Ben O'Keefe and Ben Davies, with Morgan Smith and Josh Drinkwater the halves. Up front, Jack Ormonroyd and Owen Farnworth. How impressive has he been? And the hooker, Vice-Captain Matty Wilde. Will get a guard of honour today, by the way, for the departing captain Jordan Turner after his announcement this week that he is retiring after an elite career at the top level. Completing the 13 then, Matty Foster starting in the back row with Ryan Lannan, and Adam Milner, once again in great form at the moment, starts at loose forward. The Oldham bench today looks like this: Eloi Plichet, Jay Chapelhow, George Hurst and Tom Whitehead for Oldham against Doncaster.
Well, welcome one and all to Boundary Park for the final home game of the regular season, as Matty Wilde leads out Oldham to take on Doncaster. Victory today secures a place in the Betfred Championship top four. What an achievement that would be, less than a year after clinching the League One title. Couple of changes: Matty Foster a debut, Ryan Lannan returning, no Elijah Taylor through concussion protocols, and Matty Ashurst also out through injury. Doncaster had a real go in South Yorkshire in the corresponding fixture, and we're expecting a fierce contest today too. As Oldham emerge and line up to the left, we are going to see a guard of honour for the retiring club captain Jordan Turner, a great of rugby league, over 400 career appearances, 300 plus at the elite Super League level, and JT will emerge for the final time at Boundary Park. Here come the visitors, Doncaster, led out by a man with Super League experience too, Rhys Lynn, a former England international, bagged of experience in this Don side. Luke Briscoe, the halves of Ben Johnson, Connor Robinson, a lot of danger. Sui Matangi up front as well. And Doncaster will line up to our right as both sets of players form a guard of honour. Rory Ludfian out there too, and the Joe Royal stand is rammed today, full of Oldham, Doncaster and a handful of Salford Red Devils too, thanks to the generous gesture from our chairman Bill Quinn. And here we go. A lovely moment as Jordan Turner walks out for the final time, a guard of honour, and then applauds a full Joe Royal stand. It was his dream to be a catalyst to get the good times back at Oldham, and he has led from the front. Great moment for JT. Handshakes all round. So here we go, Ted Chapelhow with us.
It's happening, here we are, back after I had a week off, mate, I had a week off.
How painful was that, sitting at home listening to your twin brother scoring a try?
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I never came, mate, to be fair. It's just, I didn't want to see that. I don't need to see that in my life, so hopefully Paulie runs over him today. I mean, I hope he has a very good game and we obviously come with the 2 points.
Well, we're looking forward to this today. Victory today, and we'll get another game at Boundary Park this year. Craig Hall, another with Super League experience, kicking long into the corner. Ben Davis has to watch that very closely, and he's immediately pushed back. This, it's an understatement, it's not a gimme today, is it?
No, by no stretch, no. You've got Doncaster are desperate for this win today, and as you can see so far with some really brutal defence, second tackle in, not even past our own 5, so expect this all game, weathering the storm, and we're going to have to beat some really big bodies today. Great set.
Yeah, first couple of carries, and Oldham are still in their own 10 here, and Adam Milner now forced back halfway through the first set, and Oldham are only 5 from their own line, and Morgan Smith says enough of that, I'm going to kick.
Kicking from the 10-metre line there. I think Doncaster invested in defence, and I think again we're going to get this from Doncaster early on. The big men, they're going to start strong. Sometimes you've got to weather that storm, and we might we got an error
now then. That's just what Oldham needed, a handling error from Craig Hall. Doncaster starting really on the front foot here, but a gift, and Oldham will get their first decent possession.
That's a bit of a pin in the balloon for Doncaster there, to be fair. There's nothing worse, especially as I know around the middle, putting your front foot forward, driving people back, just to have one of your outside backs come round and drop the ball like that. So early pressure sort of not even there now, and Oldham attack on the 40-metre line with a scrum.
And Matty Wildy from the scrum feeds Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e, left winger again today. Kieran Dixon waiting in the wings, a bag of energy as he is. And Matty Foster, first carry on his debut. Signing from Salford. What a win for Salford at Warrington this week. Here's Morgan Smith, pops it up to Ryan Lannon, himself back in the team, looking to prove a point. In the absence, well, there might be opportunities in the back row. Matty Ashurst with another hamstring issue. Here's Jordan Turner, flat ball. Foster took it on. Oldham knocking at the door.
Yeah, we've had a good spell of some good play.
10 away. Briley to Drinkwater, running the line and giving it to Wildy. Lannon on the flat pass. Charging through, and Oldham 5 away. Right to the post on the last tackle. Morgan Smith goes left of Drinkwater. Here is JD. Fizzes it to Smith, and they're running it. Briley pops up. Little grubber kick through. Where's that going? Could be anyone. Could be Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e to give Oldham the perfect start.
Just great play. What I like is at the moment we're hitting the leads, we're not overplaying, we just sort of beat down the defence a bit either time, and then on the last tackle Bradley puts a lovely nudge through, a little bit of a deflection, but we've seen it before with his kicks, they're dangerous wherever they go. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do all game. It's not going to be a case of playing around them, we're going to go through them, tire them out, and then find our opportunities. So yeah, great set, brilliant try, but again, let's just go for 0-0 in the back of our minds, because if it wasn't for that error, we would have been down in our own 10. So let's play out of our half a little bit better and put some pressure on.
Great start for Oldham. Doncaster flying out of the traps, but that handling error allowing field position and a spell of possession in opposition territory, and that's what can happen when the two halves, the three halves if you like, Smith, Drinkwater and Briley combine, and Phoenix ran the perfect line to score off the ricochet from Briley's grubber kick. And Drinkwater, as sun appears and shines onto the Joe Roll stand, we've had torrential downpours in the last hour or so, and Drinkwater's about 8 to 9 metres in from the left touchline to make a 4 or 6 early. Here he comes, short run up. Oh, the crowds take a breath, and that will tell you that he's missed one. Rare miss. He prefers them on a touchline, Drinkwater, I think. Yeah. 4-0 Oldham.
I think he prefers it with a lot more pressure as well, like last second of a game, needing 2 points. It's early on, he's not got much pressure, so that was always going wide, that. No, a difficult kick, but again, we're going to see the same. I think Oldham have got to gear up for a tough set here. If I was Doncaster behind the sticks, I'll be just like, let's get back to it again. One little handle and there we go again. So let's see what happens now.
So 4-0 Oldham as Craig Hall restarts and Phoenix is underneath it. For those of you struggling a bit with intermittent connection, it can be a bit dodgy at Boundary Park. The Wi-Fi not great here, unfortunately, so we're doing our best. Hopefully you'll get the key bits. And Oldham have the lead. Phoenix with the try, and here's Ryan Lannon.
I think Ryan's had a good start to the game, 3 really good carries, injecting himself in. Like you said, there's competition for places. Now Owen Farnworth through a short gap. Well dealt with from Jones.
Wildy. Oh, another early kick. This time well read by Adona Gebbie.
Yeah, not one of his finest. And this is a dangerous player. They've got a very, very dangerous player that can create nothing out of anything. Exactly like Phoenix is for us, is exactly for him. You can think you're all right, the next minute he's gone the length and scored.
Watson Boas. Doncaster on halfway.
Luke Briscoe well dealt with there again. Another powerhouse who actually had a good spell at Leeds as well, and Fev, so.
Yeah, he's been another great servant to the game in the Jordan Turner mould. Here come Doncaster now, 30 out, central with Ben Johnston.
Yeah, half-back testing the line there, but no real threat either outside of him, so we're going to see a kick on the last.
Hall's going to put one high in, a tester for Phoenix, who drops the ball, and it's play on, it's not behind by Phoenix, and this will be a dropout, an Oldham dropout.
Error from Phoenix there, but what I like is he reacted fast and he put it behind. I wouldn't be surprised if that's something we see more often in the game from Doncaster. Obviously Phoenix catches the ball a lot of fullback, but not challenged as much as when on the wing, especially with someone like we said as seasoned as Luke Briscoe and Reece Lynn with a bit of size and height. Is something they could target to try and get over the top of. So I'd like to see Ben Davis be around it more to help Phoenix sort of in the game and sort of protect them when it comes to that.
Drinkwater goes short, goes 30 metres or so.
Never passing that. Oh, here we go.
And a good opportunity this for Doncaster hit back. The 30 out left side with Watson Boas. First receiver is the dangerous Connor Robinson, the left footer wearing 7.
Oh, Josh Bowen is playing. He was 18th man, wasn't he, originally?
Yes,
so I don't know what's happened with the team. Oh, see, I'm good at this commentary, me, you know.
Nothing gets past you. Flat ball. Doncaster now. Can they take their opportunity?
I wonder who dropped out.
We'll work that out in due course. Yeah, sure. And here they come down the middle with Matangi. Nice bit of room for Craig Hall, and Doncaster has scored in the corner.
Oh, why did he pass that?
What an error.
Why has he passed that?
Well, the centre's thrown a forward pass. All he had to do was put the ball down. For an inexplicable reason, he has thrown a pass to the winger and it's forward. He could have scored himself.
Oh my, I'd not seen that much this year. He was actually, I was going to say, it was fantastic play. Hall drew him in and he got past Ben Davis. I have no idea why he even tried to offload. That's a massive, massive let-off for Oldham there. Massive let-off.
That's an extraordinary error.
Wow.
Was that Brad Hay?
Yeah, Brad. Yeah, it's just, he must have had it in his head straight away he was going to do it. I don't think he realised how much free space he was in. It was great play from Doncaster to get that space.
2 more steps and he scores himself. And for some reason, he thought, I'll give my winger a try, and he's thrown a forward pass. What a let-off that is for Oldham.
I think there are just a couple of warning shots there, George, of what can happen. Again, Doncaster investing in the defence.
Here's Phoenix off the short ball from Matty Wildy. Oldham leading 4-0. We've had 9 minutes. Great to have you with us. Hi to Wayne. Looking forward to this one, George. Hi to the Doyle family listening in at home today. To Stan in Spain. To Kathleen from a very hot Greece. And to Mick in Isleworth. To John. To Dave. Great to have you all with us. To Rachel, of course, as well. A little kick into the corner. Craig Hall's going to let that go.
Great kick from Morgan Smith there. Just drilling it into the corner. Lucky it didn't go out, but I'd have been for a tap 20, and now Doncaster have to come out their own end on the 10.
Here come Doncaster. We think the man to drop out is Jordan Baldwinson. He was another former Leeds Rhino.
He was, yeah, and I think Josh Bowen come in, and they're not really going to lose much. Josh Bowen, a very good player for Hull FCs, but I've never seen someone come from 18th man to start, and so fair play to him. Again, season with Super League experience, and will cause us some trouble if we let him get going.
Here come Doncaster, almost with a break over halfway. Great to see the Joe Royal stand full today in bright sunshine.
There's been a couple of little half breaks here from Doncaster. I don't think Sean Long will be too happy about at the moment. I think we just on edges need to tighten up a little bit and start getting our shoulder-to-shoulder contact.
Last tackle. Boas finds Hall. He favours that high kick. That's going to come down with a bit of early season snow on it. Great take, and it's
Great
play on,
from Ben
but Oldham have dealt with that well. It's gone forward by Doncaster. Oldham are going to get the ball back around about 30.
Like I said, I think we were going to see that sort of kick more often towards Phoenix, but to be honest, the kick was pretty dreadful. So fair play to Ben Davies. He waited for the ball to come down and attacked.
So 10 minutes in, 4-0 Oldham's lead. Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e with a try from Oldham's first attack, and Ethan Ryan.
Oh, he carries the ball hard. He carries it very, very hard. Great carry.
Wildy, Milner.
Another, I think Lannon's on 5 carries now.
Sense he has a point to prove.
He has, well, he's found us front every time and got us a fast one, so I'd say he's off to a blinder to begin with.
Wildy's going to come short side to Morgan Smith, and I think that's Ben O'Keefe's first touch.
Wasn't really much on short side, they had the numbers, so yeah, a bit of a nothing play.
The floodlights are on, but the sun's out as Smith feeds Milner. Now then, Drinkwater senses there's something for Phoenix far side. It's just too far ahead of him. If that ball pops up, Phoenix takes it and scores. It stayed low and has skidded into touch. We had torrential rain earlier. Phoenix couldn't get on the end of it, but I like that from Oldham.
I like it because it's a warning shot to Doncaster's winger too. If you're going to start trying to run high and get in between the play, we're just going to kick it behind you. So I like that from Drinky. At the end of the day, just scrumming the 10 anyway, so it's a win for us. But I like how he's firing them warning shots to go, if you bother coming up and disrupting the play, we'll just kick it behind.
So here come Doncaster in their own 10. Hi to Andrew, listening in Canada. It was great to meet you at training the other night when you were back over. Andrew, I hope your flight back was okay. Hi to Ian. Got a tear in my eye listening to Jordan Turner's reception. He said, yeah, really emotional moment. Great to do for JT as well. What a servant he's been to rugby league.
Yeah, unreal. Just seeing...
ball's come out.
It's going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
Too obvious. Yeah.
Doncaster penalty.
I think that might have been a little bit harsh now and then because it could have been a ball carrying error, but it's just the way it came out. I can't blame the ref for giving that, to be honest. Gebbie making a half break again and a nice offload. So again, just a little bit of poor contact punishing us a little bit here, and now we're back on our own 10.
Good chance this for Doncaster to hit back as Matangi goes down, the former Castleford enforcer, straight down the middle. Hi to Jean and everyone listening in Cornwall with Frank.
Read well by Norman Royd on the inside there. Great inside tackle.
Doncaster right in front here, looking for a response. They only trail 4-0. There's Boas.
Shot Owen.
Big hit. Owen Farnworth had some of that. Crowd enjoyed that. What form he has been since getting his place back.
I said it down with your judge, didn't I, before? I think...
Hang on, Craig Hall's joined the line here. Oh, it's a great read, Ethan Ryan. Try-saver. 2 big defensive plays in a row by Farnworth and Ryan, but Doncaster still pressing here. It's Matangi again, Farnworth again, completing the tackle with Jack Ormonroyd. This is the last. They're right under the post here, trailing 4-0. It's Connor Robinson's left boot. Phoenix is out of position. Can he get there? He's got there. It's still play on. It's still the last. Nowhere to go. It's going to be the turnover. Oldham defensively once again stand firm. I
like how we learned from the first sort of warning shots that Doncaster give us on that edge. Ben O'Keefe jammed in, Ethan jammed in well and hit hard. But like I was saying with Owen, I think Owen's been excellent starting. I think Jay's been excellent off the bench, pains me to say. So having both of them in form at the moment, it's really helping the pack get through the games.
Hi to Tracy listening in China.
Oh, love that.
Go Yeds, thanks for the coverage. Our pleasure. I hope the Gremlins stay away. I know a few connection issues, nothing we can do. We'll do our very best for you as Ryan Lannon tries to get Oldham out of their deep end here.
Look, as I said, we previewed Doncaster and the way they do tighten up a lot. So, great inside ball.
Ethan and Ryan
just
almost
overran the inside ball. It's a fast play, the ball though. Let's play off the back of it.
Here's Milner, opening up a little bit.
Good shot from the Doncaster defence. But
the last tackle, Oldham are in the centre circle with Wildy over it, Morgan Smith right, Drinkwater left. It's going to be the left boot of Drinkwater to float one. It's going to bounce this. Little late reacting Briscoe. He's got very, very lucky.
That's all. I hate that where a good kick is ruined because of winger and fullback can't catch a ball. Because that's perfectly good from I forgot his name, Josh Drinkwater. Josh Drinkwater, but it was just ruined the fact that he can't catch, and it's a 20-metre restart for Doncaster.
Hi to Stephen listening in the coast of Brittany.
Here he is, Gebbie through. It's not dealt with too well. Fast play the ball.
Doncaster seeing a fair bit of the ball now.
I think that Hale will be looking to make up for his previous mistake.
Down the middle again with Robinson. It's through the hands of Ben Johnston. It's gone backwards. It's Craig Hall who's seeing a huge amount of the ball, the fullback.
I think we're seeing a little bit of the grease from the rain, to be honest, George. Both teams seem a bit iffy with the catching the ball at the moment.
Watson Boas. Down the middle come Doncaster once again. And the right in front of the post again. It's the last tackle. Boas has got Connor Robinson left. 6 again. That's a killer. That would have been the last. Now they're attacking the line with a full set to play with as Wildy completes a tackle. This is a real test of Oldham right now. Robinson.
Oh, that's a coach killer on the last 6 again. Absolute coach killer.
And that's Josh Bowden, inches from the line, who was 18th man at the start of play.
I'm sure he'll have something to prove today, coming into the squad.
Still they come with Robinson. Hall. Reece Lynn. Former Wakefield man.
Shot.
Running at Briley, who stands firm. This is a fierce examination of the Oldham defence. Briley gets out of the way and Boas goes on his own. Has he scored? I think he has. Oh, he's held up. He has held up. You can hear the roar from the Doncaster fans. Robinson. Gebbie. Bit of room right through the gap. Doncaster respond through Adeni Gebbie. And with a kick to come, the visitors will take the lead under the post. 4-4.
Do you know what? I was about to say on the point that was good for Oldham. It looks like we're forcing Doncaster back inside because our edges are getting high in defending. The problem with doing that, though, we're going to force them back inside. Our middles need to stay switched on, and that is something we previewed about there. They like to bring the big fellas back under and test your honesty around the middle. I don't think what Sean Long's going to be happy about that is that they've literally scored off something we previewed about them coming back down the middle. So, yeah, they're not going to be too pleased with that. We've seen with Oldham's attack is what's working well for us, doing a little bit of a shift. The Doncaster, for those who aren't at the game, like to tighten up and they really like to stand shoulder to shoulder in defence. So sometimes it can take a couple of passes and you beat most of the plays and the spaces on the edges, and that's working. But, yeah, Sean ain't going to be happy with that try, considering we've talked about these big fellas coming under the ball and sort of testing our honesty around the middle.
Yeah, the 6 again proved a killer there.
Awful.
It all opened up as soon as Gebbie stepped in. It was a gaping gap, and this is a routine conversion onto the roof of the stand from Connor Robinson. An Oldham trail. Oldham 4, Doncaster 6, and the clock in the stadium says 19 gone.
I think, like you've been telling, we've been talking about some of the Doncaster plays. We know we've got Super League players and calibre in our squad week by week, but you forget the sort of Super League players that Doncaster have had and the experience they've got in their team, like the Reece Lynns, the Tom Briscoes through Championship, Matangi.
Oh, what a restart that is. Josh Drinkwater.
JB
right
with
through
the moment
Doncaster defence, one bounce and out of play. And we get a drop out from under the post. Brilliant response from Oldham.
We go from one coach killer to another. I'd be pulling my hair out if I was Doncaster's coach, because that's twice Doncaster have had 2 good sets of possession and been let off so easy with an error and a drop out and like that. So
Drinkwater fields the dropout on halfway, and here comes Owen Farnworth. Can Oldham hit right back here?
I was going to say, I like a good carry from Jack. I like to see Jack get his hands on the ball a bit more. He's a big figure and he can cause some damage, so it was a good carry from him there.
Wildy, Drinkwater, 20 out. Morgan Smith on his shoulder. Matty Foster stepping in field. This is more like it from Oldham. 10 away, left side with Wildy. Going to be Drinkwater again. Six again, says the referee. That'll do as Milner straightens up and goes for the post.
Yeah, good consistency from the ref there. They were held on too long then. It looks like he's going to want this game. Yep, played it at a faster pace.
Six again. Back to back. Lannon trying to spin over.
He deserved the try early on, Lannon.
Inches short, Lannon. Wildy. Drinkwater goes back left. Here he is.
Run.
Oh, he's thrown a dummy and then
the slow and go didn't work.
Momentarily opened up. And then Craig Hall shut the door. Wildy looking for a quick one. Short ball to Farnworth, who's just short.
Well, I think he's lucky not to get a knock on there.
Wildy back to Drinkwater. Running to the right. Morgan Smith with a great step. Morgan Smith stepping through. Oh, he's almost there, you know. Lannon, the dummy half. On the line. Drinkwater, early kick. Threading one through, it's dealt with, and it's a dropout. Matty Foster was there, but Doncaster just about deal with it.
That's a fantastic set from Oldham, and you'll see that more through the game. Building pressure. I think what this Oldham team are learning more than ever since the start of this year in Champ is not having to score off every play and risking that sort of knock-on. More field position. Let's grind these teams out, especially the ones with the bigger bodies, tire them out, and then we'll strike. We'll see points near the back end of the game, hopefully, and we'll just keep working at it now.
Well, it's a P-roller of a dropout. That didn't get off the ground from Craig Hall. It's still got almost halfway.
I was going to say, it's worked.
It's almost like Crown Green bowling. I don't know how he managed that. Oldham start from 40.
Adam Milne had to run back from the 10-metre line to take that, and he barely turned around before that carry. I don't think he'd be too happy with Owen.
Very strange technique. The Tangi's off for Doncaster. Can Oldham pounce? Oh, Lannon with a juggle. He's kept hold of it.
A couple of these Doncaster middles feeling it now, which is exactly what we expected at this point in the game.
Ball's with Morgan Smith. Drinkwater again slows it down. 2-3 steps on the offload. Morgan Smith. Not sure Jack Orman would wanted that. He gets rid of it straight away. Here's Lannon again. He's having a good game.
I think he had his hands on his hips before he caught.
Orman Roy was having a breather and suddenly he's been asked to call the play. Wildy throws one to Milner, then Drinkwater. Oh, he's hit hard. Last tackle, 10 out, and Drinkwater's out of the play, so it's going to be Briley back to Morgan Smith. And again, he's gone for the step off the right onto the left, and Oldham just turned the ball over under the post there. Morgan Smith backed himself, and he didn't come off.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of that set, to be fair, only because we ended up, I think we got our half-backs tackled 4 times in a set. I'm all for him running once or twice or showing. Drinkwater's just getting a lot of sliding defence on the outside, so maybe we consider dropping people back under, like Matty Foster, and coming back towards the middle to stop that sliding defence. So I'm sure that'll get implemented. He's very smart drinking. He'll learn from that in the game.
We're going to see the first Oldham interchange in a moment.
The Uglier twins coming on.
Yeah, Jay Chapelhow waiting.
He says his infamous form from his try scoring. Oh, knock on.
Knock on given. Well, Matty Foster was yelling at the referee who wasn't going to give it. And a couple of seconds later, the decision goes Oldham's way. And Jack Orman-Roy gets the congratulations.
Yeah, I think a bit of grease on the ball, but I don't think if I was a Doncaster coach, I won't be too happy at the moment because they're defending really well, like considering the try was just off a loose kick, but the amount of pressure that's getting put under them and their big fellas at the moment, and this is what Doncaster don't need in their team because they are big men. This constant pressure and defence will crumble at some point.
Drinkwater, Ben Davis.
I like to see Ben get his hands on the ball a couple of times. He is very destructive when he gets hold of it and can really cause some damage.
Here's Farnworth down the middle. Oldham trailing here, 6-4.
I think the substitution's going to be held with Jay now for a bit whilst we're in the Doncaster half.
Wildy. It's Milner. Half break from Adam. Wildy again. Having a little run this time, Matty. Then Drinkwater changes the angle of the attack. And Owen Farnworth takes it from a standing start. Runs it. Tyler Heppy out there. Wildy again, coming right. Morgan Smith. Nice to Lannon, who's almost through. Seeing a lot of the ball, Morgan Smith. This is the last tackle, Wildy. Smith again. He's going to kick this one. Cross-field kick. Can Phoenix get there? That was
a good kick, a very good kick. The only thing with Morgan running so much is that it's going to put the defence on red alert now for Doncaster. So them short balls on the outer backs are going to be on.
Oldham 4, Doncaster 6. We've just passed the midway point of the first half. And Doncaster breaking. Briley needs to deal with this because Ben Johnson's running at him and Briley gets there.
That's Gebbie. We said from the start he's destructive for the line. He's their game changer and he's proven it again.
Doncaster on the front foot here. Connor Robinson, they're 10 away. Plays a little bit broken here as Craig Hall attacks. He wants the winger to come back inside
Great read from Ben Davis. Great read from Ben Davis there. Oh, wait.
Briscoe just about halted, but Doncaster right on the line here. It's the last tackle. Now what's happened?
Oh, it's not a pen, that.
Penalty
Sorry.
on the last.
Sorry. We're all for, like I said, the referees, but Briscoe was fighting constantly, even after held, moving forward, and that's what I don't like. That's what disrupted that. So, yeah, not too happy about that one. Not too sure about that.
So another opportunity for Doncaster to extend their lead, perhaps. Ben Johnston.
I think Gebbie's just been that little game changer on both sides at the moment. Just one player got Doncaster on the front foot.
Oh, now then, the ball's been tapped out. Have Oldham got the ball back here? What's the ref going to give? He's going to say it's knocked forward, I think, by Oldham. It's going to be Doncaster ball.
No, I don't. Is he? Oh, I thought he's saying he's knocked the hands of the hooker and it's Oldham ball. I might be wrong. We'll see who's wrong. We'll do a flip of a coin there between
I read
me and you.
that Oldham hand has knocked it forward. It's going to be Doncaster ball.
Oh, yeah, this is why you've been doing it a lot longer than I have. Right, I'm not doing this ever again.
So, scrum down under the post for Doncaster, who lead 6-4 here.
Yeah, more pressure. Let's see what Oldham's goal line resilience
Robinson's
is like.
Gebbie again.
Getting dropped under as it is, testing that honesty, which we had then. Jack Ormonroy tying in there pretty well.
Boas, Tyler Heppy, another former Featherstone man. There's a few of them in this team.
There is.
Briscoe, Hall, Heppy. Here's Robinson now. Ormonroy deals with him with Lannon and Wildy's help. 5 metres out. Leading 6-4. Watson Boas. Oh, nice.
Lewis Johnson.
Well, jink towards the post from Lewis Johnson.
Ex-Super League player from Cass. I don't think he's played many games though, but still, with that calibre through the systems.
Boas goes right. Oh, and it's... Can Phoenix get there?
Great read from Ben
lost 10
Davis.
minutes, but they're still going. Reece Lynn, great offload, Briscoe. It's the last tackle, and they're now back on the 20. Right side in front of the Joe Royal stand. So Craig Hall's going to put a deep kick in here. I think it's come off the outside of the right boot. Briley takes it and diffuses it. That was a poor end to the set from Doncaster. And Briley wants a quick tap here on the 20. He does. And here comes his old mate, Ethan Ryan.
Oh, great carry.
Quite a few Salford
That's a
fans
penalty.
in here. That
Thank
should
you.
be a penalty.
Cheers, Tyler. I was literally going to say watch Oldham run downhill now. Them fast sort of switch changes in the game are what Doncaster don't want, especially with the bigger men. They don't want a quick change and a 20-metre restart and people coming at him. They want the game slow and at their pace. So the fact that Ethan Ryan's come charging onto that, got a quick play of the ball, Tyler's had to make that penalty, or we could have seen Oldham go the length.
Double change, Farnworth and Ormonroyd off for George Hurst and Jay Chapelhow, and Oldham readying a penalty. They still trail 6-4 here. The official clock says 29, so we're probably just a couple of minutes or so behind that, I would have thought.
Let's see now to see if these interchanges can do what they did at London last week and sort of change the tide a bit and the momentum. Oldham have really dug in here and weathered a storm from some of their big men, so it's time now that hopefully the bench can come on and get around a couple of tired players and make that difference. even though we see a bigger man ready to come on for Doncaster soon.
We're going to see Paulie.
That big, they named him twice.
Yeah. Looks like he's used a whole roll of strapping on his right leg. Not much skin, you can see there. Here's Drinkwater. Here's George Hurst with the first carry. Can Oldham nudge back ahead here? Wildy, Drinkwater, nice. Morgan Smith, very nice. Ryan Lanner's dropped the ball. Oh, that looked like it was going to be a try for all money.
I think the pass was just slightly behind him, but with his experience and skills, like, you know, we would have expected him to catch it.
He'll be disappointed with that. He's had a great start to the game, Ryan Lanner.
A very good start. Some beautiful lines ran by Oldham there to create that space as well, so here he is. Not as an infamous carry as his first one usually is Paulie, but
how would you deal with him, or how have you dealt with him?
He's ran me over twice, so I'm not someone to speak to about it. I've had his stub marks on my chest, so we'll leave it at that there. Touchy subject.
Some players, you just look for their first carry, don't you? He's one of them.
Yes, 100%.
Ooh. Doncaster in possession here. It's the last tackle on the 40 out left side. So a high hanger. I think Briley wants this. Oh, it's caught in the wind a little bit. Craig Hall's after it. He's tapped it back. Paulie's after it. Ooh. And referee says knock on.
I was going to say, I wasn't sure that would have been a knock on, because I thought if it goes backwards then forwards, it's...
yeah, the bounce forward doesn't count as knock on if it's gone immediately
so
back.
The referee must have seen it better than we did up here, and thankfully he's seen it in Oldham's favour, so...
Oh, Ethan Ryan up the middle. I commentated a few years ago on a Challenge Cup game. Where did Fui Moi Moi end up?
Oh, at Lee. Yeah, I played against him in the champ a couple of times at Lee with Whitehaven, and again he was a destructive player, to say the least.
Well, he turned up a few years ago playing against Loch Lane, the amateur team from Castleford. We'll hold that thought as Bridie's going to kick early here. Said to Ethan Ryan, have a go. Where's this going to go? It's going to bounce in the corner. Craig Hall's going to deal with it. Great turnaround play.
I've never seen an attempt of a grubbered 40-20 that actually nearly came off.
Brilliant from Ryan Briley.
Great game management. That's what we get from him. It's the experience of that to know we're in a bit of trouble. See you later. Now the tide's completely turned towards Oldham.
Just going back as Briscoe tries to bring it out to that. Oh, is that? No, it's not high. Fui Moi Moi game. It was in a mud bath, so you look in January, I think. It was the early round of the Challenge Cup. And someone from Loch Lane put the biggest shot in.
I've seen it, yeah, and it went viral because of it. Yeah, I've seen it,
yeah. It was myself and Andrew Henderson commentating on
wow.
that. And you couldn't see any shirts. It was all mud, so you were guessing. The one person you were sure it was Fui Moi Moi. But a Loch Lane player must be dining out on that. Put a massive hit.
Imagine that being your same for the rest of your career. Oh,
Briley.
A dummy to
he's been brilliant, hasn't he, Briley?
Excellent. His experience is exactly what Oldham needs. Like you said, especially when you lose players like Jordan Turner, you need that experience in there. We always see a bit of off-the-cuff play here, even Ryan to Phoenix, as we get Tom Whitehead gearing up to come on. So quite...
Tom was brilliant in London, by the way. Yeah, he came on very, I think, 20th. Oh, Beryl keeps away. Paulie's got him. And drags him around like a rag doll.
Yeah, that half break got shut down pretty fast.
And it's Whitehead for Milner. That was the change Sean made in London quite early on. And then Whitehead stayed out there. He played 3 different positions. He was excellent.
Oh, stunning. You need players like that are going to do that. You need them.
Ooh. This is much better from Oldham.
It is, yeah.
We need to remind ourselves that Doncaster are leading this game. But Oldham right on top. It's last tackle. What's Drinkwater going to do? 20 out. He's going to float a kick, and Aaron Davies is after it. He can't get there, Ben, this time. And he might get a repeat set for his team.
No,
yes, he has.
Tackled in the air, penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty. I beg your pardon. I thought he'd signal dropout.
That's 1-1 on the calls today, George.
Okay. I thought he'd said, yeah, you got that spot on. He hadn't.
It was harsh, that, because I thought that looked like one of them where he did challenge for the ball and it looked like he came down, but maybe not. I don't know what Jay's calling for here. I don't know. Oh, we think he's calling. There might be. Oh no, yeah, that's why. I think a head knock, or maybe we're seeing a bit of blood.
Is it Matty Foster over the far side?
It looks like it, yeah. I didn't see him struggling coming off the contact. It might just be a bit of blood or...
6 to go until the break, so the stadium clock's not far off, actually. That's saying 35.
Well, that's the first time that's happened ever. Also, this has been probably the fastest half I've ever watched. I'm not going to lie.
You know what? It's been a really good half. I keep having to remind myself that Oldham are training in this game.
It's playoff intensity, and we knew we were going to get these games. Like, do you know what? Especially this game of champ this year, teams are beating anyone from everywhere, and scores are relatively very tight. And like you said, we knew, like I spoke about before, in the stands, that we're going to get playoff intensity from Doncaster and Featherstone, because we're fighting for a home tie and they're fighting for their lives. And I think we're seeing that in this game. So
stoppage in play, so we can all have a breather.
Yeah, this only, unfortunately, this only suits Doncaster at this moment in time, I reckon, even though we might be feeling it a bit. Just getting some air back into Paulie and Tyler Heppy and their bigger middles is what they sort of like. They don't like toe-to-toe in these games, and lack of stoppages. They want big contacts, big carries, and big minutes to relax as well to get that air back in. We have, as I said, though, we have proven ways round Doncaster, and we are feeling the way. And when you've got Josh Drinkwater running the helm and Ryan Briley, don't get me wrong, they'll be having discussions at half-time with themselves about, this is what we've seen in the first half, this is how we're going to get them in the second half, along with Sean Long, who will always have an array of notes ready to feed the team on how we're going to break this Doncaster team down today.
So 6 to go until the break. 6-4 is Doncaster's lead. That stadium clock is still ticking along, so there is going to be a discrepancy now because we've had a couple of minute break here. The sun reappears.
The doctor's on, so I don't know if they're actually seeing this, discussing this as a head knock as well.
There was a bit of controversy, by the way, down in London with the head injuries. There are a couple where Oldham's players were adamant they were fine to play on, and then play restarted, and the London doctor basically came on and said, you've got to come off.
Yeah.
And Sean Long was fuming.
He'll be fuming about that, but I'd like to hope ultimately doctor's discretion is for the player welfare and nothing else. So I'll tell you now, there's no rugby player that's going to put their hands up and come off. So sometimes, even though it is a pain, you need that doctor to come on and say, get off the field.
Well, I think the part of the angle, well, there was frustration.
Yeah, I get that.
Part of the angle later on was one of the London players took a bat. He was wobbling like a boxer, and they allowed him to play on. And then the next play, he stayed down and came off afterwards.
Oh yes, right, I get you.
Which was a very strange one.
Which
Anyway,
could have been a sub to a head. Tyler Heppy's made an error here, which
I think Sean just frustrated. There's a couple of those decisions this year who've gone against Oldham. There was one here, I can't remember, where a player basically faked an injury.
Oh no, I was York when we watched it.
Yes, we went down with a leg injury and then got an HIA.
Don't even get me started
free
on
interchange.
I've never known someone hold the hamstring and come off with a HIA, but then be hobbling off with his hamstring. So that was an interesting one, to say the least.
Anyway,
definitely.
Let's put my soapbox away.
Yep.
Get back to the action. Last 5 and a half. Here's Ben O'Keefe. Why's Ben started wearing the skull cap, by the way?
I literally have no idea. That's the problem with being injured, lad. They don't like speaking to you.
I mean, it suits him, and I can't imagine it's a fashion statement. Although knowing Ben,
it could be. It might be for his social media. You never know.
Here's Wildy. Here's Whitehead. Hands on the ball. Now Drinkwater. And Briley senses a break. He spins. The crowd rises every time Ryan Briley gets near the ball.
6 again.
That should be 6 again, referee. He's let it go, and the fans don't like it, and Ben Davies is taken out. George Hurst now. Can Oldham find a try before the break? George Hurst has got Oldham to within 2, and now there'll be a penalty. Yeah. Oldham might even take the 2 here, you know.
I would.
A game like this, let's level the scores.
And our clock seems to be right a minute to go. I'll take the 2. I think that was an incredibly stupid penalty from Tom Briscoe. He made a meal round the ruck. Ben Davies just give him a little nudge, and he's reacted by doing that. And in these sort of games, George, that costs you that 2 points could cost. So Tom, I think he'll maybe think better again, maybe not. I don't know him, but it's stupid penalties like that can be the matter of a point, 2 points, or 0 points at the end of the day. And with Doncaster, it's a matter of, are we in the top 6 or not? So yeah, I don't think his coach will be too happy about that penalty, especially the way Doncaster have looked on their own line. They've looked pretty solid besides that kick through.
Doncaster looked like the team who could pip Oldham last week, but then that home defeat, was it Barrow last week, meant that Oldham's top 6 place is secure, and a win today would mean a top 4 spot. Here's Drinkwater to level us up at 6 apiece. No mistake, he likes it. Drilled through by Drinkwater. 1 try apiece, 6 points apiece. Closing moments of the first half.
Yeah, I like how Oldham's interchange bench have come on. George, Jay, Tom Whitehead. They're really going after these big men now, like we've seen. You can see a couple of, not lazy shots, but when the Doncaster big fellas are leaning in, trying to whack people, there's people with a little bit of good footwork kind of exploit that very well, and we'll see that through the game. So don't be surprised the second half if that's also the game plan, getting in and around these big fellas, but getting them going back third man and tiring them out in different ways, not just running straight at them.
Craig Hall preparing the restart, 6 apiece. Keep all your messages coming, by the way, on the live chat underneath our live audio commentary service. 1 or 2 of you asking about streaming matches. A decision taken by Mike and Bill at the start of this season not to stream this year. There is an extra, I think it's 0.25 IMG points if we'd have streamed 5 games, but a priority for the moment for this club is to get bums on seats inside the ground. So I can assure you I was pushing hard to get those 0.25 IMG points, but I get it. We want to fill this ground first.
Yeah. Oh, what a
massive shot! Matty Wildy taken that from Paulie, and he gets up and says, I didn't feel it. I think he did.
I think Matty was very lucky not to get an incorrect play of the ball there as well, even though I don't blame him, because that was a monstrous shot, and he's been looking for it as well. And you're going to get that with the big fellas. It was just Matty that had to wear that one.
Well, quite a few people joke that they never see Matty Wildy and myself in the same room. I tell you, I can guarantee you that was Matty Wildy, because I'd have been 10 feet under if that was me. My word. He took it as though he didn't feel a thing.
Oh, and he got up.
Wow.
Yeah, he got up like he just shook it off. Fair play.
6 apiece, closing moments.
And the daft thing with Matty is he's going to be searching to get him back as well.
Oh, he'll have his number second half. Thinking about Matty, will probably play 80 minutes as well. Paulie's probably going to get about 10 more minutes the rest of the match.
Yeah, he seems pretty tired at the moment.
Tyler Heppy
does that little wind up on his carry, Tyler, all the time. He's one way, Tyler. I've played with him before, and that's not played. That awful kick again.
Into the back of Morgan Smith, was it?
I don't know, Rob, because they're not calling for that play, that, surely.
Well, he was looking nowhere near it.
No. I think Robinson's kicking game's been quite poor to begin with a couple of times. Is the linesman saying that?
He's looking to give the decision against, no, surely not. James Vella, I think he's overruled his touch.
I don't know what Robinson's talking to the linesman about. What can you do? They turned his back to say, you have your kick. Yeah, put your hand up. That's what I thought. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to start a fight.
Kick drilled at that ferocity. You're getting out of the way. You're not trying to play it.
No, exactly. A smart decision from the ref there. Well refereed. And it gives Oldham that little chance now on a short side.
Ooh. Looking to cut through. I wonder if there's something more before the break.
20 seconds left.
Last couple of tackles. Whitehead takes a tackle. This will be the last play. 6 apiece, I think, at the break this, unless Oldham can pull a rabbit out of the hat on the hooter. Wildy. It's with Smith. Does he know? No, they're going to run it. Briley joining the line and then takes a tackle, and that'll do us.
We might have been lied to.
Oh, it's on the hooter. So there might be something on the hooter, because Drinkwater's going for a drop goal. He's dinked one over. Has he got there? No, he's just left. Quick thinking from Drinkwater. He stabbed one towards the post, just faded left. Half time. Ted, I'll let you go and see what's going on in the dressing room.
I'll get the inside scoop.
I'll go and get a cup of tea, and we'll rejoin you for the second half. We've got a game on here. Oldham 6, Doncaster 6. A big second half on the way then. As Oldham re-emerge, playing from right to left second half. 6 apiece. Perfect start. PLT's try. Edeni Gebbie, the most dangerous player for Doncaster, with their score. And a kick apiece has us at 6-all. What was said, Ted Chapelhow, at the break?
Just happy with how things are going, to be fair, even though the scoreline 6-all. Semi-final intensity, it feels like, and like I said, we're just going to carry on doing the same and hopefully have took that juice out of the Doncaster team like we thought we would have. We knew what they were coming with. They come with size, and hopefully it pays dividends for us in the end to wear these big bodies out.
So let's see where we go. A reminder, a victory here secures a top 4 finish. What an achievement that would be after winning the League One title less than 12 months ago. In fact, it was almost a year to the day, I think, wasn't it? September the 1st we lifted the trophy. Final day of August here as the sun disappears behind the clouds as Watson Barnes gives it to the big man, Poli. Robinson, this is nice. Almost a 2-on-1.
The problem with Paulie when he carries is he's always going to attract 2 or 3 people around him, so he is a danger as also a ball player.
There's a big kick.
It's going to take 5-10 minutes to take this sting out, even though we've let it bounce again, this sting out the Doncaster team, so we're going to have to weather a tough 5-10 minutes.
There goes Phoenix dancing through. And Oldham start on 20 with Morgan Smith and Ethan Ryan coming in looking for work up the middle. Wildy. There goes Matty Foster. Looks like he's changed his shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing Riley Dean's shirt now.
Riley Dean's number 7. As Jay gets a big shot on the deck from Paulie.
Well,
wow.
Because it looked like an elbow might have fell towards his head.
Here's Morgan Smith, short ball to Lannan. Bright start, last tackle, 30 out, right side with Wildy. It's going to be Smith to kick and chase himself. Drinkwater's there as well. It's a good claim, really good claim from Craig Hall.
Safe hands, Craig Hall on the ball, plenty of experience, so yeah, you'll see that, and now it's time for us to deal. We need to do what Doncaster did to us in that first half and really tighten up on their end and restrict their meters, which is tough when you say the size of them. It was quite a deadlocked first half with both teams sort of feeding off each other's errors, to be honest.
Do keep your comments coming in under the live audio chat service. Doncaster up towards halfway, last tackle. Craig Hall waiting to put boot to ball, here he is.
Again,
that's a fiendish kick. Where's the
let it
bounce?
bounce
Oh, what a kick. Oh, it's bounced against the post.
See,
Turns Briley around.
I know what Briley's thinking. That, oh, no, wait there.
Here's
Playing
Ethan Ryan with a bit of room. Steps back and offloads to Phoenix. What's he doing there? Both wingers together.
Love that. I know what Ryan Briley was doing there, letting it bounce, thinking it was a bounce to go out, but you can't trust the bounce of a rugby ball, so... Oh, no.
I'd agree with you, but I would also, when we're forensically examining fullback play, I'd probably back Ryan Briley's judgment over yours. Is that fair?
I'll go with that one.
Ever played fullback?
I could do.
Okay.
Maybe not. I'm gonna retract that statement quickly.
I'll have a word with Sean later. Ben Davies, by the way, is that a dead leg? He's moving gingerly.
I don't. Yeah, it is. It is. You can.
He looks like he's got a dead leg. It's last tackle. We'll come back to that.
The harsh then ones to try and shake off.
With Drinkwater on the last, he's going to put a kick up here.
Oh, Ben's not going to.
Ben
get
would
near
normally
that,
be after
no.
that. He can't get anywhere near it. Phoenix waits and. Oh, that doesn't look good for Ben Davies.
No, with them you have to give him time to see if they can run it off. There is a chance he might not even be able to, but you've just got to give it that 3 or 4 minutes to see whether he is able to.
Tell you what, there've been some big performances for Oldham this season. I'd say if there's one player you don't want to be losing from the team at this point of the season, he'd be top of my list.
Oh, he's been one of our best signings we've had come in. Easy.
So we'll keep our eye on that. Ben Davies is out there at left centre, but he's struggling at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't look comfortable.
Here's Paulie. He must be going. Oh, he's calling the shots in the halves at the moment. And here's Craig Hall. And now Reece Lynn. Oldham need to switch on here because Doncaster fancy this.
It's what happens, Paulie. A couple of destructive carries, but then he attracts 3 to 4 people.
Craig Hall down the touchline, gets another kind bounce. Tell you what, he's got the bounce of the football this afternoon.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, this is what Doncaster are going to do. It's very Barrow-esque in the sense of we're going to play our game, but then what we're going to do is we're going to drill the ball into touch, we're going to slow it down, and we're going to disrupt the game. They don't want set for set in this game. They want their terms, kick dead, walk to the play, the ball, go again. So
It's going to be Oldham ball in front of the post. Chapelhow playing the ball. Here's Matty Wilde and then George Hurst. Ethan Ryan.
Unreal leg speed.
Oh, his carries are fantastic, aren't they?
He is not taking a backward step.
It's almost like another forward when you've got him on the wing. Here's Ben O'Keefe. So obviously it's a shame, the injury that looks like ending Mo Agoro's season, the knee injury, but
yeah.
What a signing, Ethan Ryan.
Oh,
Hurst
great ball from George.
To Chapelhow, the two props combining.
Oh, I didn't know George had a pass in him. Well done, George.
He's played pretty much every position except half-back and full-back this season. Now a bit of room for Morgan Smith, and then brings in Ryan Briley and Ben O'Keefe.
That's off the ball, thank you.
Nice to Ethan Ryan, can he step inside?
That's off the ball, penalty, thank you.
Yes, well seen. He was taken out, Ryan Briley, got the ball away, and the referee, James Vella, saw it as you did, Ted, and it'll be an Oldham penalty back where the hit was made.
Again, it's just, we had one in the first half with Doncaster, one in the second. The shoot in the feet was stupid play. It's not even like a team effort that's causing the problems. There's nothing big or brave about hitting a half-back or a full-back off the ball when they've passed it and they're like not expecting it. It's not, and that stamped out the game time ago. So deserved penalty, and as a Oldham player, but even as a neutral, I hope this gets punished for that, because it's just a cheap shot off the ball, that.
Opportunity knocked for Oldham. 6 apiece. Full set from 20 out. George Hurst.
No pass this time.
Pumping the legs and getting Oldham to within 10 in front of the post. Matty Wilde. Chapelhow.
If he scores, I walk.
Runs right into Poli.
Yeah.
5 away with Wilde. Smith and Bridie going left. Wilde goes right. Whitehead senses something and then spins and offloads. Hurst. Well read by the Doncaster
desperate defence from Doncaster there, because it looked wide open for him.
Wilde to Whitehead. Drinkwater, nice. Matty Foster.
This is going to be so confusing him in that 7 shirt.
Yeah, I wanted to shout Riley Dean then. Wilde delays. Drinkwater says go behind me, and then offloads to Lannon. Lannon with the ball. Oh, great fend. Lannon's still going. Last tackle. Needs a quick play. Wilde to Drinkwater on the last. Stabs one through. That's far too heavy. Drinkwater apologises and curses himself. And Doncaster get the ball back.
It's the right idea, because they had read it and it was a little dink. I think it just come off his foot a bit too much. But a great play from Oldham there. But again, I've got to credit the die-hard defence from Doncaster. To be fair, live or die on the try line. It was very good from them to keep Oldham away.
So Doncaster survive, and already, courtesy of that ball going down, are up towards halfway here with Boas, and then an opportunity to break forward from Johnston.
See, half-back's running now, so I think Doncaster's middle is retiring, so I wouldn't expect... Oh, we have got Matangi's back on the field.
Robinson, a couple of dummies, and then Jay
he had to give it up,
yeah.
obstruction. But yeah.
Couple to go this set. Doncaster. Matangi picking it up.
Yep.
Wilde wraps him up with Hurst.
I think he's come on for Tyler Heppy.
Last tackle, right side with Craig Hall. It's a high one up. Phoenix is going to have to get there, and he does, but he's tackled behind the post.
Great take from
and
Phoenix.
It's a dropout.
Yeah, great take from Phoenix. Not much more he can do there. As soon as he was caught, he got dragged backwards, especially with the height of Riesling. I think Phoenix did a really good job there, but it's added pressure on the Oldham line, and it's been a very uneventful for second half, really, in the sense it's just been toe for toe, both teams going at each other. So this is the first sort of swing we've seen towards a team in the half.
Drop out from Drinkwater. It's going to float towards halfway. And Sui Matangi brings it back.
Who are you picking, Matangi or Paulie to run at you?
Oh, I think I'd be feigning injury if both of them came at me. Here's Robinson. Here's the aforementioned Paulie. Honestly, don't know what I'd do with one of them running at me.
Oh.
Here's Watson Boas. Doncaster in the ascendancy here. They're 10 away. 6-6. 10 gone second half. Robinson. Here they come. Bit of room.
He should have played.
Matty Wildy.
He should have played.
There were numbers for Ben Johnston.
Yep. There was numbers on the outside by a lot.
Sean Long's seen enough. Adam Milner's coming back on. But will it be 6-6 or worse when he's back on the field? Matangi straightens up. Doncaster right under the post here. It's the last tackle. Connor Robinson's gone left. Paulie. Throws it back to Hall. This will be the kick, surely. Grubber kick to himself.
It's a neat kick.
Well
done, Drinky.
Drinkwater is there, and then I think we'll see Adam Milner back on. It'll be interesting to see who for.
I think Lannan might have took a knock on one of them Paulie carries, so I don't know if it'll be for... oh no, we've got two into. We're getting a double interchange.
It's going to be 12 and 13. Ormonroyd and Milner.
I had no idea who's coming off with 11 minutes to go.
11 minutes
George.
gone.
Oh, George is gone.
Yeah, George Hurst.
And Lannan.
George Hurst
Sounds
and Ryan
so
Lannan.
shocked, but...
Yeah, Ryan Lannan not moving great.
No, I know he came off a bit gingerly, so we're going to see. Because I would have put...
Whitehead will go into the back.
Yes,
second
sorry,
area.
yeah. Because I would have put George in the back row potentially, so...
Morgan Smith kicking early, and it's taken on the full by Craig Hall.
Well read by Craig Hall, that 40-20 attempt. Yeah, Sean just must have wanted a bit of change of direction there with the team, because George doesn't usually come off with 10 or 11 unless he's seen something. I know Lannan took a big blow with Paulie and might be feeling it a bit, so... But I'm never going to complain with Ormonroyd and Milner coming back on the field. I'm not going to lie, George.
Doncaster making a change as well. It's Watson Boas off and Isaac Miskey on.
Now watch him dart around the half very well.
Oh, he loves it.
Loves it. A bit of standoffish defence here, letting just Doncaster, to be fair, run sideways, but...
Paulie on the charge.
Oh, well, LJ.
Oldham having to do a lot of defending second half. Last tackle. Here's the replacement Miskey. It's Hall again. Puts someone in the air this time. Briley, his favourite. He takes it. He's going to be back behind his... No, he's done well to stay in the
well
field of
done,
play.
Ryan. Well done.
Thought that was another dropout coming.
Yeah. Oh, yep, third middle getting
Farnworth.
called. And it looks like your Jay's coming off, I can imagine. Oldham making very early changes. Must be sensing they want to now weather the storm and go after them tired Doncaster middles.
That's change number 6.
I think that's sort of a sign, George, of how intense that second's half been. Maybe for Oldham that Doncaster have took a bit of Oldham in this first 11. It has been mostly down our end.
Drinkwater. Here come Oldham with Briley. Ben Davies seems to have recovered from that injury.
Yeah.
Although running into Paulie won't help. Oh, another bounce kick.
Great kick. That is
Brilliant.
exactly what Oldham needed in that scenario when it looked Doncaster had a couple of sets down at Oldham's end. Great kick, great game management. I think that was one of the praises from Sean at half time that he loved about the first stop with JT's. Jordan? Oh my God, I can't even eat my words. Oh, this is why you do this for a living. I'm stumbling now, aren't I?
What did you have? What did you put in the
I've had a couple of Red Bulls, to be fair. Drinkwater is a kicking game and Morgan's kicking game. There we go. We got there in the end. Just proves why you're number one, even though I was getting called last week as number one, apparently.
Yeah.
There was a couple of comments I did see. They didn't go unnoticed.
14 gone second half. The rain starting again. I'm on public transport today, by the way, so I'm hoping this brightens up. The hour or so back into South Manchester.
I reckon a podcast with me and you is more interesting than the game, to be honest.
It could be. We can make that happen, actually. There's probably a gap in the Rugby League podcast market for a bit of Ted and George.
I like it.
Miskey. Oldham need a sustained spell on the ball, I think, because it's just been one set of 6 kick, and then Doncaster are right back at it. You can probably hear the rain on the top of the stand at home.
Yeah,
Miskey with a dangerous dart. Wildy wraps him up as he's looking to offload. It's the last tackle, 30 out. So rain hammers down on the roof of the stand. Hall.
I would not want to be a fullback here.
Oh, Bridie's got it.
Season take.
And again.
I love that. He knows he's not going to get on the outside. He tries, gets down, hits the floor. That's what you want from your fullback. No silly decisions.
But Oldham have been playing all of this, what, 15 minutes or so
Oh my God.
in their deep end, and it's very deep now, speaking of deep end, because the rain is torrential.
All the Joe Royals stand deciding to get up and move
Oh,
backwards.
my
I don't blame
word.
him.
Listen to that.
Expect more errors now. It's good. Ball management's going to be key in this part of the game. Expect big bombs, big kicks. Oh.
Hello to all of you listening in sunnier climes than this, including Michael in Mykonos. Ben O'Keefe, I'll have to book a holiday this year. I didn't book one at the end of last season. That was a big mistake.
Yeah, very
Outside
big
of the right boot from Morgan Smith, going for touch again.
Again, I love that kick. Could have tried to pressure Hall due to the rain, but do you know what? We've had a bit of gas took out of us this first 15 minutes, so let's get some air back into us, especially with Owen Farnworth back on the field with Ormond Royd, and get ready to really try and force an error now. Because of the rain now, this is massive. Defence is massive. Hit the ball, hit right at the ball. It's got a good chance of squeezing out. I know I'm loud, me, but I know this rain is drowning out my loud voice. Oh, see, nearly a stumble there because of it already.
Wow, this is absolutely awful weather.
Oh, he played for that then as well.
A lot of the fans are going inside. Listen to this. There's an injury, so you not miss anything. It's 6 apiece. We're getting soaked and we're underneath the stands.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this, George. Not getting wet.
I think it's made the connection and the technology a bit dodgy for you at home as well, so apologies for that. I'm sure you can hear why. Nothing we can do about this. Well, that rain needs to stop. And again, we're getting a few wet wires here.
Media dreams nightmare.
Blimey.
Media teams nightmare.
Bring on Benidorm in January.
Oh, what a clash that's going to be. What a clash.
Oldham Castleford at Benidorm Bash. If you've not booked your ticket, come along and have a few days in the sun with us. Tuesday to Saturday, I think it is.
Is it still warm in January?
Oh yeah, it's nice.
Is it? Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I've had a few early January holidays that part of the world.
Oh, fantastic. Hopefully I won't be commentating then, but we'll see.
Yeah, let's hope. Still a stoppage in play. Everyone getting soaked, whether you're under the stand or not. Reece Lynn, we're back underway. 6 apiece.
Gebbie taking the short side, which is what first time we've seen it really. He's usually been coming back at the middles, but he's decided to go straight at Drinkwater, which Drinkwater dealt very well, to be fair with him. Wildy searching for his own back on Paulie. Wildy said he rolled it off and got a fast play of the ball, so fair play to him.
Well, these are testing conditions.
Yes.
There's Doncaster, and they always say it's a good leveller. I think that would be disrespectful for Doncaster, who don't need a leveller.
No, exactly, no, definitely not.
Here's Craig Hall, another high one. Briley's, he wanted Phoenix to come for that, and then has he taken it? He has.
Well done.
Well, Ryan was looking at his left winger, Phoenix, and he didn't get a helping hand from PLT, so Briley takes charge.
I think his experience more than ever is getting shown today at the back, and his direction, catching the ball, knowing when to go down. It's paying off for us massively. Tom Whitehead with a great carry, fast play, the ball Wildy off the bounce, Adam Milner hitting behind the ruck. We're getting some ruck speed now, which is nice.
Well, this could turn on one moment, this game. Last tackle, Oldham.
End of the heavy rain, I think, but it probably would have done its damage now already on the field.
Drinkwater spiral
There's
bomb.
what I'm looking for. Oh,
well taken, Craig Hall, excellent under high ball.
Them fend-offs are going to be risky, especially with the ball carrying arms, so we'll see if he carries on with them. Now we're seeing big Paulie getting a rest. Off he goes. Knowles coming onto the field.
That's good news for Oldham. Oldham just need a sustained spell of ball in the Doncaster half, and another early kick, 40-20. Ryan Briley needs to get by, it's gone deep, that'll do. If that bounces deep, and it does, rolls over by 2 balls worth, so Oldham will get the tap 20 here. What can we build off this? What did you say about the rain ceasing?
Commentator's curse, I guess. I've learned that's a thing actually now.
think I left my bathroom window open, you know.
Oh no. At least you'll have a bath to get into when you get in.
Not sure it'll be the warmest. Here's Ben Davies. That's good news that he looks all right. Oldham over halfway. Can't remember the last time I said that.
Yeah, that's 6 again. The 7 tackle set could pay dividends here just for us to
Smith
get a foothold back in.
pops it up to Whitehead, who's going well again inside the 40. Now then, Oldham. Wildy, Riley's gone round left. Milner. Drinkwater, and here we go with Brian. Oh, there's a slip in the defence. Phoenix can take advantage. He's stopped dead. Could he have got there? Back inside. Could Phoenix have backed himself there?
I think it was well done from Phoenix there. It looked like he got it bundled into touch, and let's just see if we can break him down here now.
Drinkwater bang in front with Wildy. Milner into a cul-de-sac, another slip.
Oh.
They're all over the place. Doncaster. Smith stepping towards the post. Can he get over?
No. Oh.
He's held up just short. Last tackle, right on the goal line.
I like a run option here.
It's with Drinkwater. He's going to kick. Crossfield kick. Looking for air. Davis. It's gone out of his grasp. And to safety for Doncaster.
And Doncaster, hands on heads, breathing some air. Owen trying to G up the Oldham defence here to get going because Doncaster look out on the feet at the moment.
What a game this is. I can't remember the last Oldham game that I wasn't entertained in for some reason.
I can't remember the last Oldham game I've sat there with 20 minutes to go and gone, oh.
This is done.
That's Barrow, and then we cursed it, so yeah, that was it.
Doncaster, this could go either way, this game.
It's going to be so hard for the attacking players now with what the rain's done. So it's going to be who makes the errors, really, George.
It's Doncaster's turn to have the ball in the opposition half. Craig Hall stepping around Farmouth, who's done well.
Great shot.
Farmouth puts him on the deck, and it's the last tackle, so Hall can't kick. It'll be the left boot instead of Robinson, under pressure again from Farmouth. Thought for a minute the referee might get Farmouth there, but he let it go as Ethan Ryan can't get away.
He was lucky because he's one more of them of Sean Long just punching him in the face.
Offload from Phoenix. Have I ever told you about the time that Sean Long punched me?
No.
I'll come back to that in a moment. And that's genuine, by the way.
Oh, love that.
I've only ever been punched one time in my life, and it was by Sean Long. And he meant it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll come back to that. It's a good story. We'll wait for the next stoppage in play. 63 minutes, the official scoreboard is showing as Jay Chapelhow goes for a warm-up. Reverse ball, and Phoenix is away! Right down the middle with Drinkwater with him! It's thrown to Drinkwater, what a try!
Wow.
Lightning from PLT, breaking through, and JD did the rest. Oldham cut loose, and the Ruffians lead under the post, 10-6 with a kick to come.
Didn't see that coming from anywhere, but it's a little reverse play where they draw someone in and bring Phoenix back on the inside where the gap's created. His change of pace is just second to none. I'd say the best in this division. So for him to go all the way through like that, Drinkwater supporting, that's the try that breaks hearts for Doncaster, who thought they had Oldham pinned. Fourth tackle on the 50, and next minute they're sat under the sticks. So absolutely great try from Oldham.
Out of nothing.
What a game changer that is. That's going to break the hearts from Doncaster at the moment, who are in a dog fight for that 6th place, because that try, like we said, came out of nowhere, but it shows when you have them sort of players like Phoenix who can just create something out of absolutely nothing.
What a lightning break that was, and credit Drinkwater too. He held up in support, and even though they were just metres apart. It was still a difficult pass to take from that close, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fullback actually nearly did well for Doncaster, and he seemed to put himself in both places and thought he might have got nearly a knockdown there. What I like to see about that, and especially when there's a break like that, is we had more Oldham players around the ball than Doncaster. There was 5 or 6 that could have scored then flooding through that line. So, and like I said, now it's Oldham's games to lose, especially with this weather now. Keep hold of the ball, kick down, and we're on.
Drinkwater from right in front to convert his own try. No mistake from Drinkwater's boot, and Oldham have the lead by 12 points to 6. It's the Ruffians' biggest lead of the game.
It's been one of them games where points matter, and little breaks in play like that matter massive. So it'll be interesting to see how this Doncaster team react to this, because they've not been behind since the start of the game. So, and like I said, it's the top 6 hopes on the line here. Oh, that could be going dead.
Craig Hall, oh, he has kicked it dead. That would look close. Briley was right on the money. What a reprieve for Oldham there.
And that's just to add insult to injury, really. The last thing you need there. There's still 14-15 minutes in the game. I don't even think he needed that sort of risky kick. I would have rather put it up high and tested the skill of the Oldham catchers, to be fair. So again, another coach killer from Craig Hall there.
15 to go, I'm told, by the timekeepers behind us. Oldham, I think, sends blood here, Ted.
Yeah, I think we might be one more try away from a bit of heartbreak for Doncaster here, because with this weather, you can struggle for points, and like we have done this game, to be fair. So
Farnworth. Oldham in front of the post. That lightning break and try, and the straight back up the other end. Looking for daylight now, Wildy. Here is Drinkwater, short ball. Smith has to stop, and then Briley feeds it to Ben O'Keefe. Fens. Can't get it away as the rain tips down again. Oldham in the far right corner in front of the Joe Royal stand with Whitehead. Wildy slots it. We haven't seen Polissier all match, have we?
No, we haven't.
Can Oldham find another try? Wildy, Milner, short ball to Farnworth. Can Owen get there? Oh, he's lost the ball. He has lost the ball forwards, trying to offload.
You know what, there's a place you're going to turn it over, and it's Middle Union backing him up here, but we'll turn it over there. The offload was on, to be fair. It's just a little bit better execution. He's had a couple of joy through that this year, Owen, so let's just get Oldham to D up, and we're in Doncaster's 10, so that's where we want to be.
Oldham 12, Doncaster 6. With about 14 minutes to go. Scrum down in front of the Doncaster post here.
Oh.
Now what's happened? Owen Farmer's got the ball. That's going to be a penalty. Bit too eager. Oldham need. Oh, Josh Drinkwater's furious.
Right, I can't do a forwards union now, to be fair, on that one, because I think Drinky's only angry about that because there's no. Ooh.
He's not made touch. He hasn't made touch.
Well done, Owen. Great decision, Owen. Forwards union's back. Well done, Owen.
Craig Hall has made 2 massive errors in a row there. He's had a great game, the veteran. But he kicked out on the full, and now he's failed to reach touch, and Phoenix took it from this near left touchline. And here come Oldham again, looking to seal the game as Ormond Royd pumps his legs.
All thanks to Owen's penalty giveaway. Well done, Owen.
Wildy. Here's Milner.
Coach killer from... looks like we might see Jay coming back. He's holding his bib. Yeah, oh, no, we are. Yeah, Jay's getting reintroduced into the game.
There's Whitehead over on the right side. I think we're going to see Elwar as well, by the way. He's having a talking to from the assistant, Joe Wardle, as Morgan Smith brings in Adam Milner. Milner attacks a line, goes up a cul-de-sac. He'll take the tackle here.
No, L1's sitting back down.
Last tackle. Oldham 10 out, under the post with Wildy. Where's Drinkwater going to go? He's going to change the angle of attack. And Briley's going to go for an extra one here. Ryan Briley, drop goal. Clever thinking. Josh Drinkwater on the left side. Turned on a sixpence, gave it to Briley. The extra one, and Oldham lead by 7 with 12 minutes to go at 13 points to 6.
Especially in a game like this where points are not coming fast. I did think, were we going for that? And they fooled us all. Briley sat there like nothing was going on and pings the drop goal over. With Elwar, if Wildy's pretty fit and he looks like he'll play the 80, I don't think Sean will want Wildy and Elwar on when there's such a big pack from Doncaster, so maybe that's the reason we're not seeing Elwar, because Wildy is doing okay at the moment, and usually Elwar comes on and Wildy moves to 13, so that's the only reason why Elwar might not feature. Oh, well, Wynn catches the kick-off. Fair play.
So Oldham, they've huffed and puffed, but now in the driving seat. With about 11 minutes or so to go. A 2-score lead. Wildy. Here's Davis.
Yeah, Owen's having a well-deserved rest and Jay's back on the field.
Wildy to Ormonroyd. He'll be up the middle stuff, I think, from Oldham now. Ball's going to be like a bar of soap. Oh, no, dear. Commentator's curse.
That was pretty... again,
Ormonroyd's
I'm going to say
dropped
pretty harsh, that one, to be fair. But like you said, I just go off how the ball comes out. When it shoots out like that, you can sort of realise there's been a bit of pressure from an external player there. But like you said, ball of soap. Commentator said it, so it's bound to happen. 2-score game here though, so that drop goal could be very, very important. It is psychological when it comes to a team like that, when it's 2 scores instead of 1. Ben Davies looks a mile offside here, but...
Here goes Reece Lynn, a Doncaster try, this game back on, penalty.
Level 1 refereeing coming out.
This game's not done yet.
No, I think... They're not... Oh, Craigo with an easier kick to touch, which he actually got.
So here come Doncaster with Sam Smeaton. Miskey. The hooker. Johnston. Robinson. Hall. Dabs one behind. Ryan's got to get there and slides back over the line. It will be a dropout. Oldham won't be any rush to take this, I don't think.
Very ballsy attempt from Craig Ola, because if that doesn't pay off, if I was his team, I'd be turning at him going, mate, what are you doing? But fair play, it shows his calibre. He's seen the defence up, he backs his skill, and he's forced a goal line dropout. Ethan Ryan, fantastic there, staying switched on a second tackle kick like that, though, so fair play to him.
Drinkwater going for touch. It's taken eventually by Gebbie, the try scorer for Doncaster, and they will start their set from 30 out, left side. Little pause in the bad weather. There is an area to our right in this stand that's dripping, but that's not from the sky, that's from the stand. Here come Doncaster. Craig Hall fends off his former Featherstone teammate Matty Wildy and then straightens up. 20 out, central position here with 8 minutes to go.
Just going to say, going short side with no fullback.
Johnston. And then Miskey, that's an awful one. Oh, and Milner's jumped on it.
Great play.
It's an awful pass on the floor. Tried to control it, it ricocheted forward and Adam Milner's dived on it and regathered possession.
Oh. I don't know why there was a bit of handbags there. All he did was jump on the ball.
Wildy, here's Chapelhow. Matangi got to him.
Yeah, tough carry that.
Wildy, here's Ben Davis. Oldham still inside their own 40. The fans trying to get behind Sean Long's men, who lead 13-6. Sean Long, by the way, is heading down to the touchline. He's seen enough from up here. Morgan Smith joining in. And then Ryan Bridie's going to kick down the touchline here. Oh, and it skids into touch. It's a brilliant kick. He's had a great game again, Ryan Briley.
Yeah, and what I like about that is we might have a couple of tackles left in the bank, but the likelihood of Doncaster in this weather being able to force an error, so he's just said, I don't know, if we've done well in yardage, let's kick it down and now make them come back out with a... Well, time's been accurate, so maybe 6 minutes left.
I'm not sure we're going to see Pelissier today.
It might not just be sometimes, and it's unfortunate, especially for Elwar, because he always wants to play, but sometimes you get them games where it just passes by and suddenly it's just not time to come into the game. So,
And Wildy, in games like this, such a good game manager. I'm sure Sean Long won't want to have him off the pitch. So I think it's frustration for Elwar today. 13 points to 6. The clock in the scoreboard is saying 75. It's probably a minute or so more than that to go. Have Doncaster got anything left? Paulie. Ben Davies gets to him, and Paulie shrugs him off and offloads him. Reese Lynn's lost it forward. Oldham have the ball back. This could be the game now.
and this is what you're going to see, chasing points with weather like this. It's never a good recipe, and this is why this game... Oh, short side from him. Oh, my God, short side pass
Matty
it.
Foster. Call. Oh, Paulie.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
He didn't miss. Like a juggernaut.
Great work from Foster. That's over. Doncaster really switched off that short side.
Here's Chapelhow, and Oldham try now seals it. They're right under the post. Wildy. The sun reappears. Milner.
I think Foster's felt that hit a little
Short
bit.
ball to Whitehead. Another big stint from him. Matty Foster eventually gets up, and Oldham have lost the ball. Doncaster have it back. So they'll have to wait. Doncaster now just chucking the ball around. They've got nothing to lose. Reese Lynn down this near side. Met well by Matty Foster. Well, a little dummy from Ben Johnston. Miski. Matangi. Oldham standing firm. And George Hurst is going to be the final change, so we won't see Elwar today. Craig Hall in the centre circle.
Nope, he's through.
And Hall with a heartbreak, great offload as well. And here comes Doncaster, they're going to score. Gebbie's going to get there. Out of nothing, break down the middle from Craig Hall. And Edene Gebbie has his second try of the game, and there's still time here. Because this is going to be a 6-pointer, it's going to be 13-12, and there's 4 minutes to go.
Oh, we can never get to the end of 3 or 4 minutes and just think, do you know what? Let's put our feet up, George. Again, it's a questionable forward pass, but there's still no excuse or reason for a switch off down the middle for that to happen. So, again, through how great Oldham defence has been, I think that's 2 tries now Doncaster have scored, who are renowned for attacking round that middle, which Sean won't be happy about. Be interesting if he does make this change with George still with 3-4 minutes to go, or he likes saving it just in case someone goes down injured, and the last thing you want to be is if someone went down after the change and be left with 12 men. So it is an interesting decision for him.
Robinson, no mistake with a left boot. Oldham 13, Doncaster 12.
And I go back to that important 2 points that Luke Briscoe decided to give away in the first half through a stupid shot, and then also, like I said, the Craig Hall error, not kicking to touch, which led to the drop goal. In these games, it's them moments that matter, so we'll see if that actually pays in favour of Oldham, hopefully. The
3 minutes, 55 to go, sorry Ted.
Oh, no worries, crowd trying to see Oldham home, as you can hear from the Joel Royal stand.
Well, this could still go either way with 4 on the clock.
Yeah, I think Longy looks like he's going to hold George back just in case. You don't want to be left with 12 men in this last bit of the game.
The trips to both Batley and London in the last 2 weeks have gone to the wire, decided by a single score. This looks like it's going to be another one either way. It's going to be 3 games in a row going into the Featherstone game next week. They're going to be decided by 1 score.
As I said, it's not easy for the fans, but this does get you ready for playoff rugby and that every play matters sort of mentality. Doncaster, oh, that's high as well. Oh, we're lucky.
Crowd released over 2,300 today. That's a big effort for everyone. Are they going to see a win? Paulie is playing second row at the moment. And he's taken 4-5 Oldham shirts with him up to halfway.
Let's just get to the end of this kick here. 4th tackle here.
Doncaster aren't done. There's 3 minutes to go in centre field.
Oh, that's a great
Matangi
ball.
the through again. Matangi. Last tackle, 30 out with Craig Hall.
Just he needs to kick
Gebbie
it.
back to
Wow.
Hall.
Someone needs to kick it. No
It's a
one's
loose
kicking
ball.
it.
Phoenix will
Wow.
jump on it. That's poor from Doncaster, and Phoenix comes away.
They'll be spewing Doncaster over that. Great play from Oldham, and now we're running downhill here. That's huge. We've jumped on the loose balls loads of times this game, and it proves dividends.
Ethan Ryan rolling up his sleeves for his new club.
2.5 left. And we see that change now. We see that change with Orman Royd off, George Hurst on.
Can Oldham find a game clincher? Hurst up the middle. Right in front, it's the last tackle with Wildy. What's Drinkwater going to do? They're going to run it. Oh no, Matty Foster's knocked on. Ben Davies puts it into touch.
At the end of the day, it's a knock on or it's a tackle taken. It's still a play the ball in the 10 metres, so it doesn't make a difference. That makes no difference at all. Oh, Lannon's coming on.
So HIA reversal. HIA reversal, Ryan Lannon.
HIA reversal. Who got reversed off?
1:47.
Oh no,
left.
it's a HIA.
Yeah.
A late call. Which does mean if he doesn't pass his head test that he won't be available for next week's trip to Fev.
Last 90 seconds here. Oldham 13, Doncaster 12. There's a set each remaining. Here come Doncaster.
They've got it.
Now then, 2-on-1, and Gebbie is on a hat-trick far side. Ben O'Keefe
Ben O'Keefe
gets back to him.
Wow, that is massive. Gebbie's fast as well. That could have easily been a breakaway.
Doncaster throwing the ball around.
No support from Robinson again.
Gets there in
well
centre
done,
field.
George.
No penalties, by the way. There can't be any penalties now. It's a 1-point game.
Oh, you're right. You are right. There can't be.
Here's Paulie. Dragging Oldham.
Can
he get him in touch? No.
That would have been impressive.
Oldham hanging on here.
Does a draw mean much to Doncaster in the table?
No, I don't think so. They've got to win. Reece Lynn has it. Ben Davies has wrapped him up. But Lynn's got rid of him.
That's massive.
It's the last tackle. Right side here.
45 seconds
to go.
This is their last play.
This has to be points for Doncaster. Matangi's running it down the middle. Oh, they've knocked on! Connor Robinson's knocked on. Oldham had the ball back, and Ruffians will win.
Wow, what a game. What a game.
Matty Wildy gets the sponsors man of the match. He's played 80 today. Don't forget, you can have your vote on X. 10 seconds. Oldham are going to secure 4th, and they've done it the way that only Oldham can.
3, 2.
Here's Morgan Smith.
1.
Here's George Hurst. And here is the hooter, and Sean Long roars.
Lovely stuff.
With relief. Thank you, Ted. Thank you to everyone at home. Oldham have put us through it again. But crucially, the Ruffians hang on. 2 tries apiece, and a Ryan Briley drop goal the difference. Oldham have finished in the top 4. There will be a home playoff game in a few weeks here at Boundary Park. Full time here. Oldham win it. Oldham 13, Doncaster 12.